Even though members of royal families seem to have it made, there are real challenges they confront that most of us don't know about. The daughter of the ruler of Dubai, Mahra bint Mohammed bin Rashid, al-Maktoum, is an example of this. No one anticipated the sudden end to her marriage. Furthermore, the ruler of Dubai, Mohammed bin Rashid al-Maktoum, said something shocking in an effort to punish Mahra's ex-husband, which left everyone, even the royal family, stunned, taken aback. No one had foreseen the kind of decision that the Dubai ruler would make. For what reason is he being so harsh with his daughter's ex-boyfriend? In what ways did the union grow? Join us as we dissect the factors that surprised everyone the most. Problems in Mahra's marriage started. Mahra bint Mohammed bin Rashid al-Maktoum, daughter of the ruler of Dubai, has been the center of attention for months. Her acceptance of motherhood after giving birth to her first child has only served to magnify the spotlight on her. She is both the beloved daughter of the ruler of Dubai and a source of constant worry due to her husband's absence. To most people nowadays, it's just a vacation and nothing to worry about. It ended up being a royal wedding. No matter how tough things got, everyone thought this marriage would endure forever. It seemed like the silence surrounding Mahra's husband's absence became greater every time she attended an event alone or with her father. The rumors failed to halt the hushed conversation about what was happening among the people. Everyone couldn't understand why Mahra, who represented what seemed like the perfect family, became through such an unusual change in her public persona. As everyone knew, Mahra's Instagram page was inundated with photographs of her husband on a continuous basis. Still, she gradually removed any photos of herself or her husband from her social media accounts. All of the pictures she had submitted earlier were deleted. There seemed to be more going on than just a sudden change in her and her husband's event attendance, and everyone was curious about it. Photos of her child started popping up on her social media accounts. A frequent caption is "my whole bunch furthermore." The alterations made to her social media profile shattered the ideal marital fantasy. Hearing that Mahra's husband had cheated on her was shocking news for everyone. More was at play here than merely a Hollywood star scandal. As a result, it became an outlier among a very respectable family. The man who had promised to be there for Mahra during their unforgettable wedding ceremony, the man she had built her life around, had broken his word. His treachery wounded many, in my view, and in the view of the general people in a culture that holds family values in the greatest regard. On top of that, not everyone was merely waiting for Mahra to do anything next. Mahra didn't display any intense emotions despite her composed personality, but instead, she exerted her power subtly but effectively. The Instagram post she made had everyone in utter amazement. "Because you are all in favor of various partners, I therefore announce our divorce," she wrote to her husband. I'm ending our marriage. Additionally, I am divorcing you. Exercise caution as you are being exposed. The message, which addresses everyone's questions about the changes they've noticed, stunned everyone. Her entry went viral after being highlighted on extraordinary media pages, but her subculture didn't support her post. The reason behind this is that the phrase "one divorce you" became the only one that men could publicly say. In 3 circumstances, if his divorce proceedings were initiated, it came as a shock to many in Dubai, where royal families sometimes cling to outmoded traditions, when Mahra decided to divorce her husband. It was not merely an individual decision. She had evolved into a girl of power and energy, as she possessed the right askatsu to make her own decisions. Divorce was a breeze for the strongest men, regardless of her culture's norms. Being the daughter of the ruler of Dubai gave Mahra a magnificent position that allowed her to follow the laws. Because of her father's backing, she didn't have to go to court to defend herself. Also, without needing to get authorization. This was her life, her choice, and she firmly grabbed it once more with a calm determination. Unfortunately, this proved the rumors were correct and her husband's betrayal was the real reason for his absence. Instead of using his name or going into detail about his treachery, she just added the word "clean" to her Instagram post. Mahra gained her freedom. But she was powerful. She handled the matter with grace and dignity, despite the fact that her private lives ultimately came crashing down in front of everyone. The newspaper went viral after failing to maintain its focus on the royal family. Numerous Dubai residents had already rallied around Mahra, offering words of encouragement and praise as she dealt with the betrayal. Their respect for her bravery and the impact of her submission were much appreciated. It proved that no matter how bad things go, you can pull yourself together and refuse to let other people dictate your life. Nevertheless, for many familiar with the royal family's traditions in Dubai, Mahra's situation felt like a gloomy reminder of the past. Due to her history of being a love-determined person, Mahra's mother also ended her marriage. Some began to wonder if history was repeating itself as they noticed similarities between bygone eras and the present. There was talk that Mahra was following in her mother's footsteps and making some poor decisions, being trapped in an unhappy marriage. On the other hand, Mahra changed. She was content to live her own life and not follow the narrative of others. Mahra's decision to divorce her husband was deliberate and not impulsive, but rather a result of her own family's legal proceedings. The choice to live a moral life was the driving force behind her success. The betrayal of her husband left her unable to forgive him. She was raised to be stubborn. Perfect, she could take no more being led astray by anyone. No longer was this about rehashing her mother's story, as she made clear via her words and deeds. Even if her divorce was expected by some, refusing to fall prey to another person's dishonesty became a matter of protecting her honor. Not only did Mahra's decision to leave not alter her personal life, but it also confirmed that other women in Dubai may have more. She proved that even in a more conventional culture, women can be independent thinkers and decision makers. Many were inspired by her bravery, especially those who felt stifled by conventional wisdom. In time, Mahra grew up and became more than just a princess. She had become a symbol of liberation and energy. The daughter's marital status touched her father, Sheikh bin Mohammed bin Rashid. And that was the right decision. Even virtually nobody expected the father to speak out. His choice surprised everyone. It was the decision that led Mahra's ex-husband to lose it, because he thought that choosing a spouse would fix all of his problems. Sheikh bin Mohammed bin Rashid bin al-Maktoum stood firmly at her side. The monarch of Dubai is well known for his unwavering commitment to protecting the dignity of his own family. He handled the aftermath of his daughter's ex-husband's betrayal and made sure he was punished. Without Lot's objection, he banished Mahra's ex-husband from the UAE, cutting him off from the opulence he'd known and loved. Not only that, but he had company. The royal family took it as a sign that they would not stand for rudeness or dishonesty. The ex-husband of Mahra was not merely expelled, but severely penalized. His privileged status, preferential treatment, and place among Dubai's rich slipped his mind. Not only the royal family, but all those there felt the weight of this event. Bad behavior has repercussions, even for nice people, as the ruler's powerful actions revealed. It developed into a powerful statement regarding the gravity of betraying one's family and the significance of maintaining family honor, since it was essential to their way of life to apprehend those responsible for such a crime. Mahra's father's choice wasn't the best. Similarly, Mahra's ex-husband was also affected. His transformation into a maid as a punishment was likely met with disapproval from those who had not anticipated the unusual nature of their wedding.